everybody, another day, another dollar. Today is Thursday, October 29th, 2020, and these are the top 5 things to know today on Wall Street. Let's kick it off with number 1. Stocks are set for a higher open this morning as the major averages try to recover from their worst sell-off in months. The Dow futures were pointing to a gain of about 100 points. Futures on the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ were also indicating a positive Thursday start for the two indexes. The pre-market moves come one day after stocks took a beating on Wednesday, with the Dow plunging more than 900 points to suffer its worst day since June. We saw really that the selling picked up pace on worries that surging coronavirus cases across the United States will lead to renewed lockdowns in the coming weeks, similar to like we saw in Europe yesterday with Germany and France announcing fresh lockdown measures. Obviously, uncertainty over next week's election is also adding to the risk-off mood. Just a heads up, folks, this week's Investing.com financial markets related cartoon will likely focus on the ongoing political uncertainty currently fueling the volatility on Wall Street, so stay tuned for that one later on. On to number 2. It's a massive day on the earnings calendar as many of the world's largest tech companies release their latest quarterly results. Apple, Amazon, Google parent Alphabet, Facebook, and Twitter all report right after the closing bell. The sector has been a standout performer this year thanks to booming demand for their products and services amid the COVID-19 pandemic. There's still so many headwinds for these companies that I don't see any of them really disappointing for the most part. I like Amazon and Facebook the most, so keep an eye on those two names when they release results after the close. On to number 3. Besides big tech, Thursday will feature a variety of earnings reports from a number of different sectors and industries. Some of the most notable names due ahead of the opening bell include Moderna, which is currently working on a coronavirus vaccine, as well as Canadian e-commerce giant Shopify. Earnings after the bell are then also due from Starbucks and Activision Blizzard. Head over to Investing.com's earnings calendar to stay up to date with the latest results. On to number 4. In addition to earnings, it's a big day on the economic calendar as well. The government will release a big number many have been waiting for a while already. We get the first official reading of third quarter GDP at 8:30 a.m. Eastern time this morning. After the second quarter's shocking decline of 31.4%, we're expecting the economy to have bounced back with growth of 31% in the July to September quarter. And finally, number 5, the other closely watched report today will also be initial jobless claims, also come out at 8:30 a.m. Eastern time along with the GDP report. Another 775,000 Americans likely applied for unemployment benefits last week. If confirmed, it would mark the lowest total since mid-March. As always, you can track the data release in real time on Investing.com's economic calendar. So that's it for me. Thank you for watching. For those tuning in on the podcast, thank you for listening. May the trading gods be with you. Have a good one, everybody. Stay safe and stay healthy.